Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and on today's review, the Lixada folding camp stove. Let's get into it. Hey guys, so today we have a folding camp stove. What do you think to these then? Let me know in the comments below. Now, personally, I've never really been a fan of the folding stove. I mean, in the last couple of years, they've come on really well. What used to really annoy me was a couple, 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago, they used to be in single sections, and I've never liked that. And they all used to have this hook system. You can see that, guys. So basically, when you'd always do it, every section would have a hook. And all you do is you just connect it in and hook it up. Now, on this model, that's a lot easier. Just because now the new designs have the piano hinge, which is a complete game changer. I don't see many without this now. A couple of years ago, they literally used to be so hard to put together. You're talking 20 minutes. And by that time, you might as well just put your gas stove on. And you'd need about, 6 pairs of hands to try and faff around and hold that side while you click that side in, you bend that round and you pull that. And it just didn't work. It was absolutely pointless. And also the quality of them as well. That seems to be a lot better now. This is stainless steel. Now, I'm not sure if it's 1 mil. It looks about 1 mil. I'd say 1 mil, 1.5 mil stainless steel. They do come in steel, and they do also come in titanium if you want a bit lighter. But I think for this design, it's so much better now. It's so much quicker. You literally just have to put this in at the bottom, fold it around, connect it in, and hook it up. And that's pretty much your stove. Now, they do have a bit of play in them. I mean, they're not the best, but for something just to try, I mean, these range from about £7-ish all the way up to £30-40 for the bigger ones. They come in different designs. One thing that's really baffled me and kept me up a long time at night is this. What is that?
I'm extremely confused.
If anyone knows, let me know in the comment section. Either I'm getting old, or I'm overlooking something, or it just seems to be some sort of candle device for a scent candle. I just don't get what it is, whether you put sort of perfume, whatever it is in there. I mean, this actually clips into these inside, but by the time that's in there, you've hardly got any space to put any sticks or anything in to use your stove. So I've never really understood what this is for. I mean, it's a nice little bowl. It's stainless steel. I suppose you could use it for something, but I just don't actually understand. There's no instructions with it. Doesn't come with anything to tell me what that does. I've had a look in the description on the ads and things like that, and I just can't understand what it does. Plenty of holes in there. Look, as you can see, this is laser cut, so it's going to be sucking air in from the bottom. It's slightly off the ground. I still think that you might burn the ground with that. I still personally wouldn't use it myself, just because it's quicker to use a gas stove. I see a lot of reviews on these, and a lot of people use them. And fair play, if it's your thing. I just cannot really be bothered to set this up, even though this is quicker, to put it down, start finding sticks from where I am, even if I can find any branches or stuff that's fallen, to shove it in, to wait another 20 minutes till it lights up, and then you've got to wait another few minutes to boil your food or cook or make a hot drink. I've just never really understood the fascination with them. I mean, I get they're a good little novelty item, I suppose in some scenarios that, they're pretty good for things like that. I mean, so you don't want a massive fire. Personally, I prefer a nice little fire on the ground, keep it enclosed. And, you can work with your temperatures, you see. I think this is all going to be all or nothing. It's either going to be red hot or you're going to have to keep fueling it all the time. So I don't think you're really going to get a good, cook out of it if you want a slow cook or a fast cook. At least with a big fire on the ground, you put it in the middle, it's going to be hot. You put it to the side, it'll slow cook for you. But apart from that, I mean, the nice little things, personally, they're just not for me. I don't see the big deal in them. I think for how much they are and how small that they fold down, I mean, that literally folds into nothing. Once you've got that in there, minus the potpourri bowl, I suppose I could use that for a cat bowl. It folds down to literally nothing. And you get quite a nice little bag with it. So it's quite nice to chuck in your bag just to go away if you ever wanted to use it. But personally for me, not really bothered about it. Doesn't really float my boat, as they say. But for something that's, a little stove, if you want to start messing around with things and start cooking and going outdoors and stuff, it makes pretty much sense to have something like this. You can learn how to make fires with this and things like that. And again, I do like how they've all changed this now to a proper, piano hinge. I've even seen some designs where you have to stick pins in through the holes just to get them all in, and you've got to mess around. It takes too long. It really does. So, I mean, that's pretty decent stainless steel. I'd definitely say it's about 1.5 mil. Decent. And good thing with stainless is you can keep it clean as well. You can give it a good scrub. It's not going to rust. It's always good for things like that because you never want to keep using dirty utensils and things like that. You always want to try and keep yourself clean because you don't want to, get around to infections and things like that. It's always best to keep everything sterile as much as you can when you're outdoors. But I just thought I'd give it a quick review. A lot of people keep doing these camp stoves. I mean, it's pretty decent. It fits in the palm of your hand. I'd say it's about 4 inches, be 3.5. Yeah, I'd say about 4 inch-ish square. Lightweight, hardly weighs anything. But what we'll do is we'll give it a couple of tests, put it through its paces, and see how well it gets on. But it's pretty sturdy, as much as it's going to be. If something that's laser cut, you can't expect too much. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comment section. Let's test it. So guys, what do you reckon then? Lixada camp stove. Actually, this is pretty good. You know, I can't knock it. I've never not liked these little stoves. I think they're great, just not really for me. But it outperformed really well. Managed to cook an egg. No doubt it'll manage to cook a meal on a stove. Bit of a hiccup with myself in videoing. Managed to forget half the utensils to flip the egg and things like that to do the demonstration, but it is what it is. And it obviously went out at some point. Managed to relight it, went straight up again. Plenty of oxygen coming through them vents. They really worked really well. Wasn't expecting it to be such a big flame. The heat coming off it was fantastic. You know, it really got up to temperature quick. Not really had any chance to clean it yet. So what we've done is we've just literally cooked about 5 minutes ago. I mean, it's wiping clean anyway now. So that's all down to the stainless steel construction, which I really like. Again, it's still pretty strong, robust. You know, it's not gone out of shape or anything like that. Cooled down within 60 seconds, and I thought that was really good because it was glowing at the bottom for a while, and I thought, is this going to last? But if anyone else has these stoves, let me know, or any other type, and we can review, because I'm getting a lot of people ask for these sort of stoves, and I quite like the design. I've always got why they make them, and they are good for what they are. Just let me know in the comments what you have, what you'd like to see, and sort of do's and don'ts with it. Any issues, long term, quality issues. Has it failed at some point? What can it do? What can't it do? And just let me know. We can start a community on these, because the good little things, and it's great to have other people's input on stuff like this. And I'm really impressed with this. Again, it's not for me personally, but I just think these are really good. I can't really fault it. It did what it was meant to do. It's definitely going to be easy to clean. I mean, it's pretty much rubbing off my hands anyway now. Comes with a nice little bag. I mean, for I think this was about £7, £7.50, something like that. And they do range up to about £40 for the bigger ones. You know, they have doors on them and glass sides and things like that. But I thought for £7 to cook a meal on that, I mean, it literally lit within seconds. You know, we had them Survivor fire discs again. We've been trying them quite a few times now, and really do like them. I'll be taking some of them out with me next time. But I thought it's great. A few little twigs in that. I hardly used anything. I put a big stockpile of twigs next to it, just outside of the camera, and I thought, if this is going to eat through them, do you know how it really was so efficient? I was really quite surprised how hardly any sticks was used actually in the cooking. So the Lixada brand, I think this is a great product. Keep it up, guys. On to the next review.